Hey, what up, y'all? Back with new content TV. Okay, so now we got the snitching Avengers. You know what I mean? You got Woody, and then you got Charleston White, man. Together. You know what I mean? They've been seen together, chopping it up and all that, which is cool. Yeah, like I said, they're making snitching cool again. You know what I mean? They're making snitching great again. It seems to me that everybody that tells end up having a great, terrific career, and I know you guys see this. I know you guys see this on social media. I know you guys see it on YouTube and all over the place, the internet and all that. I know you guys see it. I know you guys see the difference between somebody telling and somebody not telling. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me that I'm lying. Tell me that you haven't seen a high profile case that somebody snitched and they end up getting some money. They end up doing podcasts. They end up doing pop-ups and all that at different venues. Tell me I'm lying. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, man. So can you imagine Charleston White and Woody together, man? Can you imagine if they were brought together to take down a crime organization, man? They'll be the adventures of snitching, man. Those two can single-handedly bring down the entire world of criminals, man. You know what I'm saying? By all they got, man. You know what I mean? That's all they them niggas, man. I think if you give them a uniform, like some type of superhero uniform, and they walk down the neighborhoods, man, you're gonna be afraid. Okay, so Wack-100 said that actually was giving Woody some words, man. He was like, you know what I mean, cross-eyed, snitch, bald-head ass nigga, man. Keep my name out your mouth. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, because Wack-100 is coming at him like that because Woody, man, he didn't drop the diss track on Wack-100. You know what I mean? And I'll be reading the comments and I'll be watching how Wack-100 move and how people, be talking about how he just be lying about a lot of shit, man. Like most of his claims that he make are just exaggerated and false. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. So I don't know, man. The Wack-100, he's an old dude, still acting like a young man, like a young boy. He want to fade people out all the time, and first of all, he's too fat and out of shit to be fighting anybody, man. You know what I mean? I did see him fight two white boys, and all of them couldn't fight. You know what I mean? That didn't impress me at all. You know what I mean? When he was fighting those two white dudes, that didn't impress me at all, man. All them niggas couldn't fight. They were all clumsy. They were all old men. You know what I mean? But for Wack-100 to try to tell Woody to keep his name out of his mouth, I don't know. See, Wack-100 think he like Suge Knight, and people ain't even scared of Suge Knight, man. You know what I mean? I don't even understand why people were scared of this dude. Back in I don't understand it, man. But it is not everybody was going. You know what I mean? Not everybody was going. Yeah, 50 wasn't going. It was a couple of real dudes. The Locks wasn't going. It's a lot of people that wasn't going, man. He didn't care about that bully. You know what I mean? Persona. They didn't care about that. You know what I mean? And Wack-100 think that, you know what I'm saying, that niggas supposed to be scared of him or whatever because he's from some PIRU gang or something like that, man. Nobody care about that, man. You know what I mean? And, at the end of the day, you're one person. You know what I mean? Everybody bleeds the same. You know what I mean? And I feel like anybody that's in the gang is a coward. You know what I mean? Because you got to stand behind a group of people, man, to defend you. Most of the time, they'll jump you, man, if you get into a fight with one of them. I never respect the niggas in gangs, man. You know what I'm saying? So I see why Charleston White don't respect niggas that's in gangs. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times these are just cowards, man. They stand around in groups. You know what I mean? And that's how they feel tough. But if you catch one of them by themselves, man, you know what I mean? And you end up getting into a fight with them, most of the time they can't fight or they won't fight you by themselves, man. You know what I mean? They're going to have some type of weapon or something like that. You know what I mean? But most of the time they will try to avoid a fight with you, man, if they're by themselves, man. I guarantee you me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't experience that, man. It's a lot of time, man. And when niggas is by themselves, man, You know what I mean? They didn't want to fight. They didn't want to fight me, man. Nothing like that. I'm not trying to say that I'm tough or nothing like that, but I'm just saying they just tough with the boys. You know what I mean? That's it. So I never respected niggas in gangs, man. But you know, so Woody, you know, I haven't really researched his response, but I'm definitely going to see what he gonna respond with. You know what I mean? Because we all know that Woody is let's say it's a shooter, man. Yeah, man, let's say it's a shooter. You know, but he got it. But you know what? He kind of surprised me a little bit. He got a different perspective for how he look at life now, man. He said that he doesn't really trust black people like that. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. When you start getting money and your mindset change, you start surrounding yourself with like-minded people, and you start realizing that the hood mentality, man, is it's an ignorant mentality. Anyway, I want to play this video real quick where Woody is talking about that. Yeah, y'all check it out.
We show more sympathy for us than anybody. We don't like each other. We don't like blacks. Mexicans don't like, a lot of Mexicans don't like blacks, because I was talking to Mexicans. I said, why y'all don't like black people? He said, black people, we're quick to turn on each other. You know what I mean? He said, when a Mexican come in, like we in jail, and he showed me. He said, let's sit right here and watch. So they bring new people in. He said, watch this. When a Mexican come in, other Mexicans run to the door, help him with his bag. When a white guy come in, white people go out there, help him out, get him situated. When a black person come in, all the black people sit back and say, that nigga might be a snitch, or he might be touching kids. We criticize you before you come through the door. And he said, that's why I don't deal with black people. He said he liked me because he saw me give another black person some food because he said he was hungry, because I was this way and I was that way. That's why he talking to me. I was like, wow. He was like, but yeah, black people are like the worst when it comes to, you know,
how we treat each other.
And it's true.
Yeah, y'all. I mean, it's true. I mean, look what the example they showed you. I mean, he snitched on Young Thug. So, yeah, with that type of mentality, man, nobody's safe in his crew or whoever he done any dirt with, whatever. Because, like he said, man, he doesn't really, you know. I see. I don't. It's this the thing, man. Sometimes these type of communities, you know, you got black folks that they don't hang around certain type of groups of people, not because they are racist or anything like that. It's because of their experiences, or you know, whatever. Basically, the experiences. You know what I mean? So Woody obviously had an experience where he feels like you know, so really, you know what I mean? I guess just be around a lot of you know, black people or whatever, or just ignorant people. I don't even think it's just most of ignorant people. I think it's more of an ignorant people that just do stupid stuff. You know what I mean? Do stupid stuff to get locked up. You know what I mean? Things like that. You know, so that's what I think. I don't think it's not just race, but it's the mentality of the person, man. It's that hood mentality, man. Nobody wants to be around that hood mentality. You know what I mean? You could be white, Hispanic, whatever it may be, but if you got that hood mentality where you just, you know what I mean? I always got a problem with somebody, man, you know, and I was angry and shit like that. Yeah, you know, you want to get away from that type of mentality, and I think that's where Woody's coming from, you know. So it's crazy, man. Like people like him that grew up in the hood, you know. You got Charleston White, you got all these cats, man, that is showing all of you that, you know, once you get out your environment and either by academics, you know, you go to school and you get a good job, you're able to get out the hood, or you become a ball player, whatever you do, you know, it could be rap music, whatever. Once you get out the area, it's a small percentage of those type of people that go back to the hood to do anything. You know, they rather just stay away and you know, continue to be successful, man, because, you know, going back to the hood, it's just like going back to your demise. I mean, P&B Rock, Nipsey Hussle, Pop Smoke, all these people that went back to these type of areas, man, you know, the streets don't love you, man. You know what I mean? It's not even about racism. It's not about, you know, it's not about like, it's just about being smart, man, and being around only like-minded people, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I just try to stay away from ignorant mindsets, like ignorant mentality. I can't stand some ignorant niggas, man. Just ignorant anybody. Yeah, I don't care what color you are, Hispanic, white, whatever. And I mean, yeah, I love my freedom, man, and I always try to keep myself from have to do something to somebody. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Yeah, I like my peace. I like my freedom. So that's why I stay away and I stay around positive, like-minded minds, man. You know what I mean? So anyway, y'all, since back when it come to TV, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, Woody and Charleston White, the Avengers. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're the snitching Avengers, man. You know what I'm saying? You could add 6ix9ine on there, too. Straight up, man. And you know what? All these cats that snitch right there, they're all winning. They all are winning, man. You know what I'm saying? They're all winning. They're all getting money and everything, man. It's crazy. Anyway, y'all, this back when it comes to TV. Holla at me.